was Family Marketing and Media. Proudly serving our community. The Morning Show with Ken Lundberg on WSJM.
There's no such thing as a dumb question. That's true. Good morning and welcome.
Just asking questions.
6:59, right ahead of the latest world and national news from ABC. We'll have our local news from the WSJM newsroom in just a moment. I'm Ken Lundberg. Bret Witkowski is here on a Wednesday. Thanks for coming in, Bret.
Anytime, sir.
Good to see you. We've got the video live stream up right now. We are on Facebook, YouTube, and the WSJM Smart app, so we encourage you to take a look over there. You're going to see some lightning. There's a lightning show happening over the lake right now, and some of that is coming inland. We've got rainfall and 48 degrees. It's 7 o'clock.
From ABC News,
right.
I'm Sherry Preston. Rescue crews continue pushing through mountainous wilderness near California's Lake Tahoe in search of 9 skiers. 6 were rescued and are now hospitalized. Here's ABC's Michelle Franzen.
The search for backcountry skiers.
Okay, now I hit the right buttons. Sequence. The button sequence changes based on the time of day. What are you looking at?
It does?
Yeah, what are you looking at?
Looking at the basketball districts.
Oh, you getting ready to talk about basketball?
You said be ready.
You're going to give us a preview
You said be
of
ready.
the playoffs.
You said be ready.
Who's the best team out there in our region? Boys and girls. Boys and girls. Best teams.
Girls would be Brandywine out of Niles.
Okay.
Boys, I would go with Benton Harbor.
Yeah. So we're going to look for action from them. Who's giving them a run for their money?
In Brandywine, I don't think you'll see it till regionals. Benton Harbor's district, you got Niles and Bering Springs, which I think could push it a little bit. And Edwardsburg, which took Lakeshore to overtime.
Okay. All right. Okay. We'll get a full rundown of what Bret expects to happen in the postseason, which is about to get underway
Next Monday.
You excited?
No, not really, because I got to take care of the girls.
Yeah. How's your team doing? What's your record?
8-11.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's decent. That's respectable.
If we can get to 10 wins, which I think we can, then that would be the most since 2012-13.
You think or you know?
I think.
No,
I'm pretty sure we can get to 10.
I know we can.
We got to play better.
I know we can.
Got to coach better.
How many years you been coaching? I know the answer to this.
Since I was 28. So
wow, 100 years now?
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for the compliment.
I thought you said it was 20 years you'd been coaching.
I think it's more than that, but at least 20 that I got documented. It might be pushing 25 or 30.
Wow, because you said you'd been coaching for 20 years.
High school, yeah.
20-year run coaching high school, and then I asked you, well, what's your win-loss record?
Yep.
Let's see.
3 something.
Oh. Yeah, by the way, Zach said he cranks the headphones. It was him.
Oh, thanks, Zach. At least we got a listener. Yeah.
No. Well,
what was my? It was 308 and.
Did you send that to Paul and I?
Yeah, you guys. We were talking 308 and 120 something.
Let's see here. Oh goodness, I got all kinds of texts.
I've got it here too.
Where did it go? Your win-loss. By the way, good morning. I'm Ken Lundberg. Bret Witkowski here, having a good time.
Always a good time.
Bret's in on a Wednesday morning. I remember about this. There was a New Buffalo covert score.
Yeah, that was
when
heartbreaking.
New Buffalo, the boys ran the score up to 127, and covert got 10.
Yeah.
I didn't think they allowed that to happen. Why did that happen?
I mean, you have to ask New Buffalo on that part, but from the other standpoint, I mean, covert only has 5 players from what I understand, and they're trying to fulfill their conference obligation, and just, like even my girls before practice the day after, like, coach, you see that? Because we've had games where we've been up, not a lot, but kind of similar situations, and I just won't let it get to that.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're still kids.
There are things you can do as a coach if you're up that far. What are they?
So some of the things that I've always done is no layups, no fast breaks.
Don't cover the opposing team till they get to the 3-point line, something like that.
Yep. If you're going to take a shot, it has to be a 3-point shot.
Yeah.
I only had one time where I felt really bad because we were up a lot, And then what do? We hit like 6 or 7 3-point shots in a row, which we had not hit like 6 in the entire season. I even called the school the following day and apologized because I'm like, that was never my intentions. I don't want that. I don't, because everybody's been on the other side at some point in life. It may not be sports. It could be something else.
Sure.
And
video games.
Mercy. Yeah. NBA 2K.
All right.
I just think people need
That's
mercy.
enough. We'll be back.
That should be the whole show.
WSJM Morning Show.
Minimum isn't enough. It will keep getting higher until we take control. We need to go to 47fastcash.com.
With our bad credit,
47fastcash.com can help any credit type get approved for up to $5,000 in minutes.
take control and get the money you need at 47fastcash.com. 47fastcash.com.
WSJM News Now. Team coverage from the WSJM Newsroom on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM.
7:05 is the time. It's the WSJM Morning Show for your Wednesday, 18th of February already. We are just burning through this month. What are you looking at over there?
Well, I'm trying to get my record, and the formula is like.
You got to be on microphone. You got to stay on microphone. Okay. Good morning. I'm Ken Lundberg.
308-122.
Bret Witkowski is here with me this morning. A special midweek treat.
It's always a treat.
It's always a treat when you're in the studio, Bret.
Just so you know that.
All right. So we're talking about a lot of different things this morning, including microphone etiquette. So we'll have that and more coming up. We've got 48 degrees, some lightning out there over the lake and coming inland a little bit.
I want to see it.
This morning. We were supposed to see the thunderstorms tomorrow, but we already saw them today. I guess that's because of the temperature. What do they call that? An inversion or something like that. Today's forecast, we do have cloudy skies. It's, hot and cold, that kind of thing. Cloudy skies, 70% chance of these rain showers, but it's only going to be in the morning. And we've got rain all over Southwest Michigan. Let's be frank.
Then I like how you get animated.
Well, you got to speak with your hands.
Edward Scissors hands. Your hair looks good, I got to say.
Thank you, Affinity Salon and Spa.
It really does look good. I'm kind of impressed.
Thank you.
Did you cut yours before?
I did. I cut my own hair.
With a Flowbee?
I've been cutting my hair. No, I didn't have the advanced model. I did the cheap model.
People need to look up the Flowbee.
All I had was the B. I didn't have the flow.
I have a friend that does use a Flowbee still.
There's nothing wrong with them. It's just a vacuum attachment on your home haircut thing. Look, my hair's nothing fancy, as you know.
It does look good. I got to give you credit.
Thank you to Renee and the team at Affinity Salon and Spa.
And I'm sure it was a team.
For helping me out. They had Josie, the dog, there. They've got a dog in the salon.
I should have one here.
I would love to have a dog in the studio. We won't tell Dave. All right, can I do the weather forecast? Let's do the weather forecast.
Okay, now we'll talk about your hair.
All right, cloudy skies today, rain this morning, then becoming mostly sunny this afternoon. Breezy conditions, a high around 60 degrees today.
Wow.
In the warmest spots of Southwest Michigan. Here locally, we'll probably get up to 56 degrees in Benton Harbor, maybe a little bit cooler by the lake, around 51 degrees is what they're thinking. But in Dowagiac, in Niles, in Buchanan, they're thinking 62 degrees today.
Wow. T-shirt weather.
Tank top. That's tank top weather. Tonight's forecast, increasing clouds, low of 38, southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Thursday, it's going to be mostly cloudy. Tomorrow, a 50% chance of more rain and more thunderstorms, high around 55 degrees. Friday, mostly cloudy, a 30% chance of rain, maybe some snow showers in some areas. The high is going to be on Friday around 45 degrees. And the low around 37. Let's do some news from the WSJM newsroom. Then we can talk about my hair later. Get ready because the orange blossoms of road construction, they're already sprouting on 8.5 miles of I-94 in Berrien County. Construction barrels starting being placed this week as MDOT prepares for the final year of construction for this project. Lane shifts are set to begin next week. Be ready for that. Crews are preparing to rebuild the eastbound lanes on I-94. MDOT spokesman Nick Sharippa says the $204 million project reflects the highway's importance to our region.
With I-94 running through Berrien County is going to see probably a lot of attention I-94 in the coming years. And obviously there are other trunk lines we have to address too, but I-94 is a very critical corridor, not just for our region, but nationally.
2 lanes of traffic will remain open in each direction during construction, though Sharippa says some ramps will have to close periodically.
Pipestone Road will likely have some closures because we're building a new bridge there. That's the big one, is Pipestone. Mid-late March, we'll begin that bridge demolition, so Pipestone Road will be closed and detoured around 94.
The eastbound ramps at Niles Road, M139, and Pipestone Road, along with the ramp to Napier Avenue, will be closed during that work. The 3-year, $204 million project expected to wrap up this fall. Yeah, it's no small thing when they take out a bridge.
No, and that is one busy area.
Yeah.
That is.
You got to stay on microphone there. You keep
I am on microphone.
You keep looking off. I thought you were going to be the example today.
I am the example.
Oh, man.
I'm showing the pros and cons of how you're supposed to handle it.
All right, stay on the microphone. Okay, other news. We'll talk more about roads in a minute. South Haven City Council has received an updated economic development strategic plan. Consultant James Hedinger said conditions have changed over the last few years since the last plan was drafted, noting the pending restart of the Palisades nuclear power plant and the end of COVID restrictions.
One of the other initiatives, of course, was to try and build the off-season economy. That has proven to be very, very difficult.
Hedinger said housing for year-round residents remains a priority, with 54% of homes occupied full-time.
It's been our intent to try and improve the housing stock over the past 5 years to make the remote worker a little bit more at home in South Haven. In West Michigan, we are particularly strong with design engineers.
He recommends focusing on asset-based development that builds on South Haven's downtown and Lake Michigan access. And finally, a long-distance runner promoting national unity passed through parts of Berrien and Cass counties on Monday. Noah Coughlin attempting a 5,500-mile journey on foot through all 50 states. He was escorted along Main Street in Edwardsburg in Cass County, where residents gathered to greet him. Cass County Commissioner Sam Barrera helped organize that welcome.
We patiently waited for him to show up, and when we did, we greeted him. There was kids there. There was all sorts of audience there for him. So it was a good moment for our community to come together and be able to share this moment together.
Barrera presented Coughlin with a county challenge coin in recognition of the effort.
There's only so many people in history that are going to do the things that people like him are willing to do. When you're talking about running through the entire United States, only the third person in history to do something like that, that's a pretty big thing. So to be able, and then for it to just take part in our little town of Edwardsburg, is a special moment.
Berrien County Sheriff's deputies also welcomed and escorted Coughlin on his route as he aims to become the third known person to cross all 50 states on foot, finishing in Hawaii on Independence Day, July 4th.
Good for him.
Yeah. So, and thanks to the Berrien County Sheriff's Department for being our ambassadors to welcome him as he was going New Buffalo, Niles, that area.
They always do a good job with that stuff.
They do. 7:12. It's the WSJM Morning Show. I'm Ken Lundberg. Bret Witkowski. Bret Witkowski is here with me. Come on, I mess it up once every blue moon.
What is a blue moon?
Look it up. You've got your computer. You've got your computer and
I'm doing my sports.
And your pink iPad in front of you.
Sports.
No,
blue moon is ice cream.
You know who's doing sports?
Wolfman.
Dave Wolf.
Number one ranked.
Man, that would have been a great segue, a perfect segue had the computer woke up in time.
Still having issues with that. Huh?
Not as many as I was having that one day you came in. Man,
that was pretty brutal.
That was, what were we on, 90 minutes straight? 90 minutes straight without commercials, liners, entertainment segments, nothing?
We had our own Jerry Lewis telethon going on.
Whew. I'm still tired from that day.
You should be.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to the video live stream. It's a special midweek treat. And you were talking about my hair. So yes, for I don't know how many years. I should go back and look because I probably need to replace my my hair trimmer. So I've never replaced it. I bought it once and just kept going.
Yeah, it showed.
Hey, listen, Mr.
Hey, I got no hair. I have nothing. No one can say anything to me either
and the
way.
funny thing is you still go to get that cut.
Yeah, that's just the crazy part, isn't it?
Does the barber laugh every time you come in?
No.
Which one do you want cut?
Yeah, they all have names. But honestly, they have said no fee.
Wow.
More than once.
Yikes.
But I still pay them.
That's good.
Because they,
Yeah.
But normally I think they book them every 15 minutes. I'm probably 7.5.
My one of my boys, Sawyer, wants me to get a buzz cut.
You should.
Why? Why should I get
It'll grow back.
Well, I understand, but why should I get a buzz cut?
Something different.
I don't know.
See, I'm going to grow it out.
Okay.
I'm going
Okay.
to do the comb over. I've never liked it when guys do the comb over.
You know, it's funny. In Washington, D.C., there's a lot of lawmakers who do the comb over.
Seriously.
They do. And little beknownst to them,
Everybody knows it.
Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. And a lot of people do talk about it.
Yep.
A lot of people talk about it. Because you can see where the hair starts like way over here, ends up over here, and it's attached nowhere in between.
And when the wind blows,
Whew.
and we had a athletic director who did that.
Oh.
And then when he retired, he stopped doing it, and he looked a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had a guy when I was at Ball State. We had a equipment guy, and he prematurely lost his hair, and he would do the same thing. Like, just no one cares. And when he did cut it, he looked a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah. Go natural. That's the way to go.
So that's what I got going.
In your case, we'll make an exception.
Yeah.
No.
I wish I had hair, just not in the genes.
No, you're doing great. You're doing great.
Do you think they come up with a real solution?
For hair stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of using the cat whiskers, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. And the hair plugs from who knows where.
Well, it's cat whiskers.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Look it up. Cat whiskers has hair implants. When you get angry, your hair goes. All right.
Well, I've known a guy who had the hair plugs, and you could tell.
Yikes. No. I feel blessed to have my family's genes, and that is hair. It also has my dad's odd grayness, because there are a couple of areas, like you can see on my beard, it looks like I missed and cut in on one area. It's not. It's just gray right there.
Well, I don't see. I see the gray.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
It's just lighter. That's all.
Squint, so you can. It's like
my eyes are in great shape.
Out of focus.
I got a gray goatee.
But my dad had a shock of hair, like it almost looked like a skunk patch, just like right in the front.
Oh, like the Homeland director, the lady out of Hawaii.
Oh, does she have that too?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, something like that. And I don't know if it was health related or if that has anything to do with it or whatever. But it was just all of a sudden it appeared there and it never went away. Never went away. We'll talk about gold medals, and the gold medal that currently is held by China, but actually probably should belong to the United States.
What happened?
We'll tell you about it here on the radio. It's the WSJM Morning Show.
We'll see those thin out and become partly sunny this afternoon. High temperatures, upper 50s, right around 60 degrees, a little cooler near the lake shore. Tonight, we'll see partly cloudy skies overnight. We drop down to 38. And quiet Thursday morning, but rain and thunderstorms in the afternoon with high temperatures at 55. I'm meteorologist Carrie Peugeot.
The Morning Show with Ken Lundberg on WSJM.
You got to get some people on the video live stream, Brett.
I'm sure they're overwhelming right now.
Do some interaction on there.
Sure, they're overwhelming.
Oh boy! All right. Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday morning. It's February 18, 7:17 a.m. Got some lightning out there. Carrie Peugeot telling us about some rain as well. We've got that. 49 degrees in Benton Harbor, 47 in St. Joseph. Some bolts of thunder, bolts of lightning, and some resulting thunder in South Haven right now, where it's 46 degrees currently. Vice President J.D. Vance suggesting San Francisco-born skier Eileen Gu should be competing for the U.S. team instead of representing China in the Olympics. Hey, can you get off your phone for like 2 seconds so we can do the show here?
Be ready.
All right.
I'm trying to get everything's ready.
J.D. Vance, the vice president, saying, I certainly think that somebody who grew up in the United States of America, who benefited from our education system, from the freedoms and liberties that make our country a great place, I would hope that they would want to compete in the United States of America. That's what Vance said when asked about Gu during a news interview. So I'm going to root for the American athletes, and I think that part of that is people who identify themselves as Americans. That's who I'm rooting for this Olympics. 22-year-old Gu is a freestyle skiing star who's won 2 silver medals at the 2026 Winter Olympics that are happening right now in Italy, adding to her 3 medals, including gold in the big air and half pipe from the 22 games in Beijing. Her mother is from China.
Okay.
Her father is from the United States of America. She also represented China back in 2022. Her Olympic bio says she embraces her multicultural upbringing, is fluent in both English and Mandarin. She told Time magazine that skiing for China could help build the sport there. She said the U.S. already has the representation. I like building my own pond. Oh, come on. You're here in the United States of America.
Yes.
You're benefiting from the United States of America. Represent America.
Amen, brother.
I mean, geez.
I agree.
The international.
Well, then she can stay there afterwards.
Right. Enjoy that.
Enjoy that freedom you're going to have with that gold medal.
Sorry.
And one child.
We're going off the rails here. The International Olympic Committee requires athletes to be citizens of the nation they represent, and a national of 2 or more countries at the same time may represent either. So she must be a citizen of both.
How'd that work out?
Anyway, China does not allow dual citizenship, and Gu has refused to comment on her citizenship status.
So then she has to be.
Is it a don't ask, don't tell situation?
Well, I thought that one.
If China doesn't recognize dual citizenship,
then
and
she
you can
had to
only
renounce.
have dual citizenship to get to represent either country. Anyway, Vice President Vance said, I have no idea what her status should be. I think that's ultimately up to the Olympics Committee. So the Trump administration, it's no secret, we've clashed with China on the trade issues. Vance led the U.S. delegation to the Olympics. He was actually booed during the opening ceremony in Milan after appearing on the Jumbotron. He shrugged it off. He said, whatever. But he said he had a great time at the Olympics. He said that he thinks the media has made much ado about nothing. Us? What? Media? Doing that?
The liberal media.
We're not the liberal media.
No. I didn't say you.
All right. So anyway, he said, I think the media made much ado about nothing with the fact that, yes, in a crowd of 30,000 people, there were certainly some people who disagreed with my policies or policies of the administration. He also defended President Trump after he lashed out at the U.S. freestyle half-pipe skier Hunter Hess. Trump called Hess a loser after the Olympic athlete said he had mixed emotions about representing his country right now. You're not there to pop off about politics.
Exactly.
That's what Vance said. So when Olympic athletes enter the political arena, they should expect some pushback. So there you go.
Well, and you know what's interesting?
What's that?
Any of these countries get in trouble, who do they call?
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they call us.
Yeah, they don't call China.
They don't go to the
call
China
Russia.
embassy.
They don't call Iran or Iraq or any of those other countries that don't know what day of the week it is.
North Korea.
I mean, they don't call Mexico. They don't call Canada.
Yeah, got a point.
I mean, Europe, who do they call? Us.
Yeah.
I mean, they act like they can defend themselves, but they can't.
Yeah, speaking of which.
They've proven that twice.
Speaking of which, World War I, World War II.
Yep.
Plus everything else. Board of Peace is meeting tomorrow. There can be. You know, are you
Trump's
confused?
thing?
Yeah, that's Trump's thing. That's the $1 billion club. You pay $1 billion, you get a vote. I'm serious.
How many
That's
votes
what it
you
is.
got?
They have 5 so far. President Trump plans to host the inaugural meeting of his newly created Board of Peace tomorrow at the Donald J. Trump Institute of Peace in Washington, D.C. President Trump over the weekend said members of the group have already pledged $5 billion toward the Gaza reconstruction effort.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't just the Board of Peace, but also ponying up money to help with the reconstruction efforts. And they said they'll also commit thousands of personnel to maintain security and peace in the territory. Joining the board for a permanent seat requires a $1 billion membership fee. More than 20 countries.
A little higher than the St. Joe Lions Club.
Little more to get in. Yeah. That must be a very cushy seat to sit on. A very nice board. More than 20 countries, including Israel, have said that they have accepted the invitation to join the Board of Peace. So that's $20 billion right there. Where's that money going? Israel's membership is a little bit controversial, as they would be then helping supervise the ceasefire that they're part of. So,
and thankfully, it's still, for the most part, holding up.
It's in place. It's still going on. There's still some little heat there, but it's still in place. It's still in place. You're right. Several European countries have declined the president's invitation, including France, Germany, Greece, Italy, Norway, Slovenia, Sweden, and the United Kingdom, and Ukraine. Trump how can Ukraine turn it down? Maybe they could just say, we don't have a coupon. We can't get in right now. We got to spend our money elsewhere. Trump revoked Canada's invitation after the prime minister there voiced opposition to the tariffs the Republican president had proposed. So the Vatican also turning down their invitation. Happy Ash Wednesday, by the way.
Well, I do think they need to stay out of politics.
You're talking about the Vatican, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And politics. Yeah. Religion and politics.
I just think they don't mix well.
They've been doing it for centuries.
I know, and it hasn't done well.
All right. Anyway, so let's see. Yeah, that's enough on that. Let's go to another story. Paint. Air Force One. Have you ever seen Air Force One?
I've seen Air Force Two.
Okay. So you saw Air Force Two. Yeah. When was that?
So when I was at Ball State driving back home, when Dan Quayle was vice president,
right,
he would fly into Grissom Air Force Base in Kokomo.
Cool.
So
yeah.
I would see it. I probably saw it 10, 15 times.
That's really good. Did you see it in the air, on the ground?
On the ground.
Okay.
Yep.
That's really fun.
Yep.
I mean, so it's an airplane.
Yeah, it was smaller.
It's a little smaller, but I mean, it still has the same, panache.
It was definitely lettered up.
Yeah, lettered up. It has pretty colors on it. You remember what colors it was?
Blue, light blue at the top, white and dark blue at the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, it depends, but variations of blue and white.
Right.
And it's got the presidential seal on it, or the United States seal, that kind of thing. But the colors are going to potentially change.
Uh-oh.
Yep. The Kennedy era paint colors on the exterior of the aircraft in the U.S. Air Force presidential and VIP fleet are being replaced with a new design that apparently is more to the liking of President Trump.
Okay.
Yeah, the new colors will appear on planes that are used for Air Force One and Air Force Two and all that, and the new the Qatari jet that we have added to the fleet. Some of the blue and white aircraft are already being repainted in dark navy blue, deep red, and gold. See, I think this might be a mistake. I think, security-wise, if you're thinking about national security, if you're thinking about protecting the president of the United States, one of the things about the light blue is it blends in with the blue sky.
Good point.
The white blends in a little bit with clouds. So maybe it's a strategic decision on the color scheme. I don't know.
Good point.
But what colors do you not typically see flying in the sky? Red and gold.
Yeah, right.
So good luck hiding that one. So they'll do deep red and gold along with the dark navy blue as they come in for scheduled repairs and maintenance. The classic robin's egg blue color scheme of the current fleet dates back to the Kennedy administration. The new red, dark blue, and white paint job is being required for Air Force One jets as well as others in the executive fleet, including the new 747-8I from Qatar and the C-32 aircraft, according to Air Force spokespeople. Mr. Trump, in his first term, rolled out a model airplane with the paint colors he wanted for Air Force One. President Joe Biden canceled that paint design. President Trump resurrected it. So there you go.
I kind of agree with you.
They've got to blend in. Security, national security.
Yep.
Let's talk about another thing about airports and the president. The Trump family company has filed to trademark the use of the president's name on airports.
Trademark for that, huh?
What are you doing over there? You playing Candy Crush? What are you doing?
Nope, just checking on one of my players who got hurt last night.
Oh, no. In the game?
Yeah.
Oh, no. What happened?
Knee. Hopefully it's just temporary.
Like Lindsey Vonn.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Okay. All right. The Trump family company has filed to trademark the use of the president's name on airports, but says they do not plan to charge a fee. At least for now.
At least for now. Until he's done being president.
At least for the proposed renaming of one of the airports near his home in Florida. Applications filed by the Trump Organization with the Federal Trademark Office are seeking exclusive rights to use the president's name on airports and dozens of related things found there, from buses and shuttles that take passengers around to umbrellas and travel bags and flight suits. The filings come amid debate in Florida over some state legislation there, a proposal to name the Palm Beach airport after President Trump, and a dispute over funding of a tunnel between New York and New Jersey. You know, they were talking about negotiations between Chuck Schumer, Senator Schumer, and President Trump, and there was reports about the conversation. You get different accounts from Schumer and Trump, but one of them says, well, yeah, I mean, Trump said he'd do the deal as long as we name Dulles Airport after him. Trump says, nah, I never asked about that. Anyway, but this would this would potentially now be a trademarked item there. The Trump Organization said that the applications were triggered by the Florida legislation. It does not seek any profit, only protection against bad actors, given that the Trump name is the most infringed trademark in the world. Do you believe that?
No.
Yeah, okay. To be clear, what they said was the president and his family will not receive any royalty, licensing fee, or financial consideration whatsoever from the proposed airport renaming, talking about the one in Palm Beach. The company did not respond when asked if it would charge royalties for the use of the name at other airports or in the future or on merchandise listed for protection in the filings. Trademarking the name.
It'll be worth quite a bit, I think, in certain aspects.
One of the most, anyway. I don't know. That's fun stuff. All right. Yeah. You watching the moonshot stuff that we're trying to do?
No,
NASA?
I have not.
Okay. NASA began another practice launch countdown yesterday for its first moonshot in decades with astronauts after making repairs to fix some dangerous fuel leaks that have already bumped the flight into March. The first fueling test was halted 2 weeks ago by the same kind of hydrogen leaks, the liquid hydrogen leaks that disrupted the Artemis program's first flight about 3 years ago. Launch teams replaced a pair of seals and a clogged filter where the rocket is. The 2-day test will culminate Thursday, tomorrow, with an attempted fill-up again of the rocket's fuel tanks. The 4 Artemis 2 astronauts will monitor, and they'll do a dress rehearsal from afar. They won't be inside the thing. A successful leak-free test is needed before NASA will set a launch date. The earliest space launch could blast off March 6th. Officials had considered moving it up by 3 days, but said extra time was needed to analyze the fueling test results. The last time astronauts blasted off for the moon was 1972.
Wow.
1972. Did they make it? Did they land? Did they walk on the moon?
Was that? Yeah, I think they did in that one.
Well, did they?
Oh,
all right.
You're one of those people now.
7:31. It's the WSJM morning.
I can see where people can come up with that, though.
Well, I don't know. Again, I don't have an opinion on it, but I will tell you, it just is confusing to me that it's taken us this many decades to get back.
That I agree with.
To the moon. I mean, if we, on a rocket and a prayer, made it the first time.
More than once.
Yeah, I mean, but if we made it the first time, what's stopping us with all this technology we have now? I don't know.
Money.
And I don't think there's any lack of spending going on in Washington, but
no, that is very true.
7:32 WSJM morning show. We'll talk about asteroids on the video live stream right now.
What would
asteroids? No, that's not what you need preparation H for. I know you were thinking that.
I was not.
You were too.
That. I was not. That name crossed my mind.
All right. Your player okay?
Hopefully. Get her to see the trainer.
What, they hit the ground really hard or what?
I'm not sure.
Well, you're the coach. Aren't you watching?
I do, but it was at the other end of the court. I don't remember seeing it.
Okay.
I mean, I saw her go down, but I don't remember seeing what caused it.
Oh, okay. How the players playing this year? Everyone good? You seeing any NIL stuff?
No, not our way.
Why not?
Just it's new. It'll hit though.
Yeah.
I think it'll open a door for high school recruiting. I'm not. I don't think it'll be a good thing.
Near where I was raised, there was a commercial campaign for milk. The dairy producers out in Washington State did the. I don't think it was the Got Milk. I think it was the Moustache. Maybe it was Got Milk. I don't know. Remember the whole Got Milk campaign?
Yeah.
And they had the moustaches.
Yeah, right. From drinking the milk.
And they featured the Kashmir boys basketball team.
Okay.
Which I think they were state champions for their division that year.
And they got fined?
They starred in the ad.
Oh.
I don't know if they got compensation for it or not. But
got free milk.
You're talking about NIL from way back then.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't even milk. They probably put Elmer's glue on their upper lip and said, "Yeah,
it looked good.
It looks better on camera."
Yeah. They still walk around with that.
But no, are the kids playing well as far as good sportsmanship?
Yeah, there's never an issue with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know last year we had some issues with one of the teams pelting a referee with objects and stuff like that.
We have nothing even close to that.
Yeah. Why do you think the MHSAA did the NIL?
I think they were inevitable. It was going to happen. Ohio had done it earlier, and I think either that or it was going to end up in court.
Yeah.
And I
Who
think
was going to sue? Parents? Students?
Sure.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Because they're just champing at the bit to do that? Okay.
It may not be that popular on this side of the state, but I could see in southeast Michigan going all out crazy.
Yeah.
Grand Rapids area, same thing.
Can a college sponsor a kid?
Good point. I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, probably. I mean, what they do on their own is on their own now.
But I mean, if a college sponsors a kid, that's a nice recruiting tool.
I would say so. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I just think it's the schools can't get involved, the coaches can't get involved, but the guy in the stands from another school could get involved.
Bill says, Brett, thank you. Thank your plow guys for what they did. Good roads here. He's up in Van Buren County, I think.
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah.
Good man. That's why I like him.
Everyone on Facebook agrees, right?
Sure. Everybody.
I see some of those comments and I just shake my head. It's like, come on.
Yeah, that's like one person that always makes comments, and then they live in Kalamazoo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that the same one that called up and left voice messages you sent me?
No, that was it was a different person.
Okay. But that person also lived outside of your area.
Yeah, they were complaining about something, and they're like, and we live in this township. And I was like, that's Kalamazoo County.
I meant to talk about asteroids. There's a planetary defense expert who's warning that humanity is defenseless against up to 15,000 undetected near-Earth asteroids that have the potential to take out a city. Yeah.
That are coming at us now?
Well, so Kelly Fast is a planetary defense officer at NASA. She has a job there. She's respected. She recently spoke at the American Association for the Advancement of Science in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay. And she said, what keeps me up at night is the asteroids we don't know about.
That keeps her up.
Huh? That keeps her up. She clarified that she's not worried about the large ones as we know where they are because they show up on our radars. She's worried about the small stuff that's hitting us all the time. She's worried about the ones that are in between the large ones and the small ones that hit us all the time. Because, you see flashes every now and again. You see reports of that.
Shooting stars.
No. Ones that enter our atmosphere and like flash and then they're gone.
Isn't that a shooting star?
That is not a shooting star.
It's not.
No. Well, it can be. It can be, but you also have shooting stars that are like way out.
Oh. I did not know that. I always thought that was the ones getting into the atmosphere.
All right, we've got to get back because now the Bloomberg report is about to finish. We'll be right back and talk more about asteroids. It's the WSJM Morning Show.
Members of the Warehouse Club were able to return nearly anything and receive a full refund. Now they're requiring extra proof of purchase for some returns, and managers are even checking to see how often people are returning things. Matt Piper, Bloomberg Radio.
The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
Okay, you might be right about the shooting star thing. I think it is little pebbles coming into the atmosphere.
Okay.
But they can also be actual stars because they blow up. Poof. Anyway, we're talking about asteroids on the video live stream. I'm Ken Lundberg. Bret Witkowski is here today providing us good entertainment and some sports talk. We'll be and also getting kudos for the plows, the job that your snowplow drivers did so far this season.
Hopeful.
You guys out of money now?
No. And we have
Say that more vociferously, please. People can't see you shaking your head on the radio.
No.
Okay, you're doing
Plus
just.
We have snow, lots of salt.
Oh, do you have a lot of salt?
Yeah, we're in good shape.
Because some of the media was making much ado about a lack of salt.
Well, there were a lot of communities out there calling us.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Just sell them salt?
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
You got to keep it.
We got to keep it. We got a couple big loads coming in today. Start loading up again. We'll get another storm, at least one, I think, and then if nothing else, we'll have it for next winter.
I think we'll get 3.
3.
I'm saying 3 more snowstorms.
I'll say 1.
Okay. All right. What defines it? Does there have to be accumulation?
Yeah, enough where the plows got to get out.
Okay. All right. 7:38 WSJM Morning Show. It's a gentleman's bet. No money being traded. We'll be back with a
haircut. Bet a haircut.
We'll be back in just a moment. We've got the latest news now from ABC.
ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. Search teams in the snowy Sierra Nevada in Northern California hunting for skiers still missing after being caught in an avalanche north of Lake Tahoe. 6 have been rescued. In the search for Nancy Guthrie, now missing for more than 2 weeks in Arizona, investigators have struck out on DNA pulled from gloves found a couple of miles from her home. No match. Here's ABC Sophie Flay.
Investigators say they have no new evidence that Guthrie was targeted because of her high-profile daughter, but the sheriff says he does not think this was a random crime.
Targeted kidnapping.
Yes, I believe whoever did that knew what they were up to.
So do you believe
who they were after?
He says the best evidence they have is video from Guthrie's doorbell camera. The suspect in the video was armed.
Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg faces questions later today in a Los Angeles trial, a lawsuit accusing social media platforms of getting kids addicted to their feeds. Day 5 of the partial government shutdown, no deal yet to break the stalemate over DHS funding. This is ABC News.
WSJM News Now. Team coverage from the WSJM Newsroom on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM.
20 minutes before 8 o'clock. That means it's 7:40 on your Wednesday morning.
7:40.
7:40. It's February 18th, 2026. And the news that we have coming up from our WSJM newsroom just after 8 o'clock. Civic leaders in Benton Harbor remembering the Reverend Jesse Jackson, who passed away at age 84. We'll hear from Mayor Marcus Muhammad and Berrien County Commissioner Mamie Yarborough. Also in the news, the Benton Township Board of Trustees preparing for a possible 2027 water and sewer improvement plan. The engineers there telling trustees they must begin planning now if they are going to get the money they need to rebuild that portion of their infrastructure. Also, the Southwest Michigan Regional Chamber holding its annual business recognition breakfast and annual meeting. It's coming up Friday at Lake Michigan College Mendel Center. You might still have an opportunity to get a ticket.
You'll be there.
I will be there. Mike Weibel will be there. We'll be interviewing guests at the chamber breakfast. That's coming up Friday at Lake Michigan College.
All 3 hours?
All 3 hours. We'll be there. Yeah, from 6 to 9. Yep. I'll come in early in the morning, do some news things here,
okay,
and then skedaddle out to LMC.
Long day for you.
Oh, it'll be great. Yeah, it's the same amount of day. I just get to see a lot more people.
You'll see a lot.
Yeah, it's going to be great. They're expecting more than 600 folks to attend.
Wow.
So it'll be good stuff.
Good for them.
7:41, WSJM Morning Show continues. Sports after a look at state news.
The Michigan.
All right, on the video live stream. Again, I stand corrected. Bret Witkowski was right. Here, save that bite. Make that a ringtone.
I will.
Okay.
Send it to me.
So typically, your what you see the shooting stars are not shooting stars. What we call a shooting star is a streak of light from a burning dust of meteors entering Earth's atmosphere at high speeds and vaporizing. I always thought we saw something in space too, but maybe not. Guess not.
I've only seen 2 or 3 my whole life.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you go out during the meteor showers?
Obviously not.
There are meteor showers every year where you can see as many as 120 meteors per hour.
I've missed that one because I've only seen 2 or 3.
They happen. Let's see. There was the Quadrantids in early January, 120 meteors per hour. In late April, the Lyrids, you only see 18 per hour there. In early May, there's one where you see 60 meteors per hour. Late July, there's one with 20 meteors per hour. Mid-August, 100 per hour. And there's October, November, and then a couple of different meteor showers in December. Yeah.
The gift that keeps on giving.
It is. It is. One of the reasons you may not see many meteors or shooting stars is because you live in the city.
Correct.
And so you've got that urban light pollution.
Yeah, have to go down to the beach.
Yeah, you can see it at the beach, or you can go like Hager Shores Park.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good place. That's where Stephanie and I went to go try to see the Aurora Borealis stuff a couple of times.
Did you?
No. I mean, we took a picture, and with a long exposure, you could make it out.
Oh, that's how people get that.
Okay. And so if you take the long exposure, you can see it. Sometimes, though, I mean, if it's just very visible, you just take a picture and it's right there.
All right.
So anyway, pretty cool.
I've never seen that either.
All right. So overall, explain to us where we are with the high school basketball. Give us the preview.
So districts start next week for the boys.
Okay. And how are those structured? Does everyone get in?
Everybody gets in.
Everybody gets in. So even the team with the worst record can rise to the top.
That's right.
Okay.
And we saw that probably 15, 20 years ago. Benton Harbor hosted. They had their holiday tournament.
Yeah.
And there was a team that just did not have a good season. And they made it to the state championship with a losing record, which was crazy.
Wow.
But you have,
so it can happen.
Yep. So they're broken up in 4 divisions. There's a PowerPoint system used to determine the seeds from 1 to whatever you have in your district. So in Division 1, that district is going to be at Mattawan on Monday. St. Joe and Lakeshore and Mattawan play at 5:30. Winner of that gets to play Kalamazoo Central, which is the number 1 seed and ranked in the state. And then at 7, Portage Northern and St. Joe play, and then the winner of that plays Portage Central on Wednesday. And then the championships are on Friday. So all districts for boys are Monday, Wednesday, Friday. In a Division 2 district.
So districts for boys, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Correct.
That's the takeaway. All right.
Division 2 district, which will be at Berrien Springs. On Monday, Buchanan and Berrien Springs get to play each other for a third-time winner gets to play Benton Harbor on Wednesday at 5:30. And then the other side district is Edwardsburg and Dowagiac on Monday at 7. The winner of that gets to play Niles on Wednesday with the championship on Friday. Then in Division 3, you've got Coloma Water Elite playing Monday. Winner of that plays Brandywine on Wednesday. And this is at the district is in Brandywine. And then Bridgman and Cassopolis play on the other side of that bracket on Wednesday because there's only 5 teams in that one. And then
Got to
division.
stay on microphone instead of leaning away from it.
Well, because I'm trying to see my computer.
Yeah, but if you lean away from it, we can't hear you on the
you
microphone.
talk to Mike like this?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
good.
I do. I say stay on the microphone.
Division 4, Eau Claire and River Valley will play on Monday at 7. The winner of that plays Michigan Lutheran Wednesday at 5:30. And then the other side of the district is Our Lady of the Lake taking on New Buffalo Wednesday at 7. And then all the championships will be Friday at 7.
Give us the games to watch. What do we want to see?
I think Benton Harbor will play in Berrien Springs for the second time on Wednesday. Will be a good matchup. They played at the Bangor Holiday Tournament and it went overtime. And Benton Harbor won that. I think that Division 4 district could be interesting. Michigan Lutheran's a 1 seed. Our Lady and New Buffalo are 2 and 3, and they've kind of all beat each other at least once during the season, so that's wide open.
Okay.
I think Division 1 up at Mattawan, K Central is a clear favorite on that, and I think Division 3 down at Brandywine, I think Brandywine's a clear favorite.
Okay. You follow statewide who the best teams are?
Not as much as I used to, no.
Okay. All right, we'll be back in just a moment. We've got the Moody on the Market update. Thank you for that preview, as it were.
That was your sports update
for this. No, that was our post-season preview that Bret gave us.
Sounds good.
Anything else going on?
Nope, that's it.
That's it.
That's all I got for you.
What are the road restrictions?
Weight limit is on concrete.
Did you look it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
25% of your maximum. 25% less than your maximum weight.
Oh, okay.
And then,
so if you have a gross weight limit, it's got to be
10,
reduced by
000.
25%.
Yeah. If it's over, I think 10,000 pounds, you got to stay at 35 miles an hour or less. And if it's on asphalt, it's 35% less than your maximum weight.
Oh, 35%
on asphalt versus cement.
Do you ever write tickets for that?
No, but we pull people over.
You don't write a ticket?
No.
How are you going to enforce? Why am I going to stop doing it if you're not writing me a ticket?
They get the message. I mean, if they're not going to
do
it.
You beat them? What do you do?
No. We get a hold of their company and they have to pay the fee. So
there's a fee.
Yeah.
So you do give them a ticket.
So utility companies.
We'll be back in just a moment. This is the WSJM Morning Show.
We'll see those thin out and become partly sunny this afternoon. High temperatures, upper 50s, right around 60 degrees, a little cooler near the lake shore. Tonight, we'll see partly cloudy skies overnight. We drop down to 38. And quiet Thursday morning, but rain and thunderstorms in the afternoon with high temperatures at 55. I'm meteorologist Carrie Peugeot.
The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
So to conclude on the asteroids, before we get our Moody on the Market update.
Which is important to you.
Asteroids, I mean, if there's a rock heading toward the Earth and it's called a city killer, I'm paying attention.
Which city, though?
Does it matter? I guess it does, especially if you're a resident of that city. Anyway, Kelly Fast is a planetary defense officer at NASA, and she was speaking before the American Association for the Advancement of Science in gathering in Phoenix, Arizona. She said she's not worried about the large asteroids.
Mm-hmm.
She's not worried about the small asteroids. She's worried about the rocks that are in between that measure around 500 feet in diameter.
And that's a rock?
Well, it's a pretty big rock.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's like a small hill.
Well, yeah.
That is what concerns her because they're small enough to avoid detection, but large enough to make a significant impact. And she said Earth currently lacks the means to defend itself against thousands, up to 15,000 potentially dangerous city killer asteroids that are traveling near the planet. I mean, okay, I get it, but we've been okay.
Yeah, we've survived a few centuries.
For a few millennia. Scientists estimate there are around 15,000 medium-sized asteroids, which are large enough to devastate a city, that remain undetected, but they're still within striking distance of Earth. Why don't we just get a better resolution camera?
So are they orbiting us, or are they shooting by us?
If they knew, then we wouldn't have this story. If they knew where they were, they wouldn't have this story. Speaking at the American Association for the Advancement of Science conference in Arizona, she said that keeps her up at night. In 2022, however, she referenced DART, the NASA's Double Asteroid Redirection Test. That was a mission that successfully demonstrated that a spacecraft could deliberately crash into an asteroid to change its trajectory. In an emergency, that would be important. However, she cautioned that such capabilities are not currently ready for rapid deployment if a real threat emerges. Dr. Nancy Chabot is a DART mission coordinator, and she said scientists still do not know the locations of roughly 50% of the asteroids that measure around 140 meters in diameter, but that's a size that's capable of causing severe regional destruction. So, another thing to worry about. NASA, by the way, the good news is NASA is launching a mission called Surveyor in 2027 in a bid to find at least 90% of asteroids that measure that much within the next 10 years.
Well, then she'll sleep better.
I hope.
Yeah, I'm worried about her.
I hope so.
She's up at night worrying about this.
7:51. We need her to get a good night's sleep.
We all do.
Moody on the Market Update is brought to you by Insurance Management Service. Call IMS today. They are your local auto owners insurance agency in St. Joseph and in Niles. The Michigan Maritime Museum in South Haven is going to open its 2026 lecture series with a presentation by maritime historian and underwater explorer Valerie Van Heest. It's coming up next Wednesday.
Are you one of those lecturers? You got like the lecture voice.
I would love to lecture, but to lecture, you need to know stuff.
You know stuff.
I don't know stuff.
At least you act like it.
The museum says Van Heest's program, History of the Great Lakes in 12 Shipwrecks. That's kind of cool. History of the Great Lakes in 12 Shipwrecks.
Like the 12 disciples.
She's exploring how 12 historic shipwrecks illustrate the evolution of commercial transportation on the Great Lakes, tying maritime history to the nation's upcoming 250th anniversary. The multimedia lecture will highlight key moments in American history and the role shipping has played in shaping the region. Again, that's coming up next Wednesday, February 25th. The event will begin at 6:30 p.m. at the Maritime Museum. Admission is free for museum members, only $10 for non-members, and tickets are available online. We have a link where you can learn more information right there at moodyonthemarket.com. The Moody on the Market Update is brought to you by Insurance Management Service. Call IMS today, your local auto owner's insurance agency in St. Joseph and in Niles. You know about IMS.
I've heard of them.
Yeah. Brett is always the voice of the insurance management. Let's see if we have a Brett testimonial right now.
Insurance Management Service, your local auto owner's insurance agency in
I'll spare the people on the video live stream. No, that's a great testimonial. I can see why he uses it.
Almost, I think it would be a year this week.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. How's your car? How's your new car?
Good. I like it. I liked my old
What'd
one
you get?
better.
What'd you get as the new car?
Used Ford Edge. No. Yeah, Edge. I had a Ford Escape.
Oh, okay.
I liked the Escape. It's a little smaller, which I liked it.
Bum, 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 bum. Okay, what do we have here? Good morning, Diane. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, others. Thank you for joining us on the video live stream. Let's see. Oh, good news for Whirlpool Corporation.
What good news?
A thaw in the housing market might deliver some relief for home buyers left out in the cold over recent years. That's what analysts are saying. After the pandemic, rapid rise in home prices coincided with stubbornly high mortgage rates. Glimmers of hope have started to emerge, according to these analysts. Mortgage rates are falling, wages are rising faster than home prices, and home buyers are scooping up big discounts, the biggest in years.
Good.
Oh, do we have somebody at the door? Who do we have at the door? Oh, I know who we have at the door.
Who you got?
Come on in.
Come on in.
I think it's Julie, but I'm not sure. Julie Dunsing, who
I know Julie.
Talks to. I think it is. It might not be. I couldn't see on the camera.
Well, that's not wise.
Oh, today's Wednesday, so it's not Julie Dunsing.
Nice.
Julie comes in on Thursdays.
Well, hopefully we're okay now.
What do you mean? Oh, the person I let somebody in. I don't
people
know
in.
who
Come
it
on
is,
in.
but I let them in. Come on in.
Come on in. Yeah, it doesn't
Take whatever
matter.
you want.
Yeah.
Take one of everything.
Take one of these things you put in the back of your phone.
You got one of those. So if you come by the WSJM studios, you can pick up for free a little. What do you call it? Like a phone
I
holder?
have no idea. That's
It's
why
like
I
a
asked
little.
you.
It's a little poppet that you put on the back of your phone case or your phone.
Why don't you demonstrate it?
You demonstrate it. You have it, Newman. It's right there. Oh, great demonstration. You showed us. Oh my gosh. We love Bret. Bret has one of the co-hosts along with Phil McDonald of the Coaches Show, and you can hear that every Saturday morning. What is that? That looks like a wrapper for a prophylactic. What are you doing?
It's just what it came in.
All right. Anyway, Bret's one of the co-hosts of the WSJM Coaches Show. It happens every Saturday morning. If you ever miss the Coaches Show because it's 8 to 10 a.m., you can listen to it as a podcast.
Which I do.
As a podcast. Tell people what they hear on the Coaches Show.
Coaches.
It's a great. That's a great promo.
Coaches talking about the kids that they care about.
Oh.
And their wins and losses. And getting towards we're wrapping up basketball. Then we head to spring, and it's sometimes can be a challenge getting coaches because a lot of times they have stuff going on Saturday.
Yeah, busy
Track
all the time.
meets, baseball, softball.
My son Samuel
men's volleyball.
is so excited about track this year.
He is.
He's so excited.
He's going to be a distance runner, I bet.
You know, he's going to try the 400.
Ooh.
He said
800?
he might try the long distance, but he doesn't know if coach is going to put him there.
Okay.
He was also thinking earlier about doing long jump. And I are tall people good for the long jump?
If they got speed, yeah.
Yeah, speed and legs. Okay. Well, he has legs.
Good.
He has long legs. Kid's 6'2" now.
Good for him.
Yeah.
4th grade?
No, he's not in 4th grade. He is a freshman in high school. He's already lettered in varsity tennis.
Playing basketball?
Which is better than he's playing a little bit of basketball. You know, I encouraged him. Oh,
Yeah,
now they're
6'2".
opening the door and letting other people in. I think we're going to get ransacked here.
No, this is not good.
No, it's the Southwest Michigan Regional Chamber. They're coming in this morning.
To you?
Yeah, they're coming in here.
Oh.
Where else would they go?
Well, there's other stations in here.
What'd you drive today?
I drove my Edge, which is parked next to your.
Okay, don't open the door too hard. Did you have? Do you still have the orange vehicle in storage?
It is.
Okay.
It'll come out 1st of May. Well, you got a whole
Man,
slew of
who
people.
in the
What
world? We've got like 3 people
And they
coming
all
in.
have their own key?
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
They're letting each other in. We'll be right back. It's the WSJM Morning Show.
St. Joseph, a product of Midwest Family Marketing and Media. Proudly serving our community. The Morning Show with Ken Lundberg on WSJM.
Once again, thank you to Bret Witkowski for coming in and co-hosting this morning, 6 to 8. Thank you for doing that, Bret.
What
Appreciate
a great
it.
show.
Yeah, I think so.
It was.
We'll put it up.
It started up slow.
You started slow. Looking at me with those deery, glassy eyes.
I was just in awe.
Earlier this week, I saw a fox running across the road, across Nails at Langley. Niles at Napier at Langley. Right after Niles. Saw a fox carrying his breakfast. He had a little bunny rabbit. This morning, I saw what the size told me it was probably a coyote. We have coyotes down in State Street?
Must be.
I don't know. I mean, it was either a fox or a coyote, but if it was a fox, he's been eating a lot of breakfast.
I saw a fox going across the county parking lot.
Okay.
Probably a month ago.
Okay. All right.
Just
So once again, be aware, they were on the move, even in the rain this morning.
Keep your little dogs in.
And your little kitty cats.
Yeah.
Although I was thinking to myself, I haven't seen a lot of kitty cats.
Man, that's bad.
49 degrees.
That's bad.
49 degrees in Benton Harbor right now. 47.
They go after squirrels?
Drizzle. You would think they would.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe the squirrels are hiding at night.
And they got a little agility to them.
Not as nocturnal.
Plus the tree thing helps.
47 degrees in St. Joe, 47 and raining in South Haven right now, 50 degrees in Dowagiac. We've got a forecast for today of some sunshine, actually, now that we're clearing out the rain clouds. The high today is supposed to be around 60, 62 in the warmest spots. Probably in Benton Harbor, we'll get up to 55 degrees. St. Joseph heading toward a high of 51, and 62 degrees is the forecasted high for Buchanan. We've got more coming up. Next hour, we're going to be visiting with Sarah Spoonholtz and company from the Southwest Michigan Regional Chamber. They have their big recognition breakfast, the awards banquet breakfast coming up on Friday, and the WSJM Morning Show will be broadcasting there. So if you're there for the breakfast, come by and say hi. It's 8 o'clock.
From ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. The search